Hi everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? I am bringing to you a really cute card. It's a Z fold card, and the reason it's called that is because it kind of forms a Z. And what I love about these kinds of cards are they're unexpected. You pull on them and you get to see the inside and the outside. When you place them like this, you get to see the inside and the outside. They're just really fun cards, and they're really simple to make. They kind of give a wow. Nobody expects a card to open that way. They just expect it to open the traditional way. So it's a really fun way to step up a card just slightly. I am using the Seasons of Fun stamp set, which happens to be a host set, and our Cling stamp set, Well Defined, which is an amazing pairing. It's almost like they made Well Defined to go with Seasons of Fun, but you can earn Seasons of Fun for free as a hostess with a qualifying party of $150. If you want to put a class together and have that on a Facebook group, I'm more than happy to do that for you to help you earn the stamp set. Just contact me if you're interested in earning it, and I will do my best to help you out. So let's go ahead and get started, because this is such a cute card and I really want to see it come together. So let's go ahead and get started. This pattern paper that I'm using is called Heartwarming Hugs. It's a designer series paper that is in our mini catalog. Our mini catalog runs from July through December, and this is the Well Defined set right here on page 62. This is our Seasons of Fun set, and the designer series paper that is called Heartwarming Hugs is located, let me find it for you real fast, on page, gotta flip to it, 57. And it is an amazing Christmas paper set. Aren't those just the cutest prints? I love them. So I've used them a lot this year and I love them. So that's what we are using. So let's go ahead and get started so we can get this cute card put together. Now I do want to point out that this pretty ribbon that is on this card is actually a striped pool party ribbon. You would never guess that. I have colored it with my Stampin' Blends. I have used my old olive Stampin' Blend, and I have colored it to make it match this Pear Pizzazz. So let me show you what the ribbon looks like. There it is. And that's what I transformed it into. Our Stampin' Blends are amazing, and they are a great way to change your ribbons, your embellishments into colors that you don't have. So if you have not seen this in action, you can check out how to do this on my blog. It will be on my blog post from the week of October 10th through the 16th. I'll be blogging with the stamp set all week, and I believe it will be Friday the 15th's blog post where you can learn how to transform this ribbon. I'm already going to have it transformed because it has to dry a little bit, and I didn't want to have you guys wait as long for that to happen. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started making this really cute card. So this is just a basic card. It's 4 1/4 by 11. Instead of cutting it down on the long length, I cut it down the short length of 8 1/2, and I got 2 pieces of 4 1/4 by 11. And what I'm going to do with those 2 pieces is I am going to one of them is going to become my card. The other one I can use for another card. I'm going to fold this one in half, and I'm going to use my bone folder to do that. So it helps me score it. Now, to make the Z fold in the card, I'm going to take this front flap and I'm going to put it up against this crease that I just made. And it's going to make another crease. And that is basically all you need to do to make a Z fold card. So now you have this motion when you open your card. Very simple, very wow. So these are the 2 pieces of Heartwarming Hugs DSP that we're using. We're going to use the red. I wanted tone on tone. And this is the opposite side. So you can see they're really, really cute papers. My seal is about to run out, so bear with me if it does, and I will show you how to change it. But hopefully it doesn't. We make it through the whole video, and I can change it after. All right, so that is our first piece. We're going to go ahead and attach it on there. Isn't that so simple? We're right now, easy peasy, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and put our adhesive on our DSP. I hate covering up the side, but well, I gotta do it, right? I need this really cute red and white starred pattern with polka dots. Oh, such a cute paper. And I'm gonna go ahead and attach that on the inside. So there is my basic card. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do a little stamping. We are going to stamp our little girl. We're gonna pretend that I have inked her into Memento Tuxedo Black ink and stamped her down. She does take a little bit of time to color, so I went ahead and colored her ahead of time, and there she is, super cute. Isn't she adorable? I'm gonna put her off to the side, but we are gonna stamp her little friend, this puppy dog, and we're gonna color him so that you can see how easy it is to color with these Stampin' Blends. So I'm gonna ink him up, and I'm gonna stamp him on this itty bitty teeny weeny tiny piece of white, basic white paper, but he doesn't need much room. He's a little dog. All right, so there he is. We're gonna cut him out, so it doesn't matter that I kind of went a little off and stamped him a little high. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and clean him, put him to the side, and we're gonna stamp one more thing in Mossy Meadow ink. So I will go ahead and stamp that at the same time. While I am stamping, I'm gonna knock all this out of the park. So move my card out of the way. This is our Mossy Meadow ink, and I'm gonna ink that up. I wanna make sure that my Christmas word, which is a solid, really has nice ink coverage. And I'm gonna take this piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm gonna do my best to kind of center it, but move it a little bit to the right because we need room for the puppy. He's gonna be on that one side, so I'm kind of moving it over a little to make room for him. Hopefully I'm straight. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and color him in. You know what? Let's do it one more time because I think I want that Christmas to be just slightly darker. I'm going to tap that a few more times. Let's use the other side, and if it doesn't turn out, then we'll use the first side because it was straight at least. So there is that, right? All right, let's move that to the edge. Make sure he has room. Press that Christmas part. Hey, much better. We'll go with the second. All right, let's get that out of the way and let's clean this. We'll move that out of the way temporarily. We're gonna color our little puppy. So there is our well-defined Christmas. And I just love what this says. It says, Christmas, the time of year where the presence of family is better than presents from family. And that can be very true. Unless you're my daughter, because she loves presents. And she might beg to differ with us. She loves her family, but she loves presents. I'm not sure exactly what takes precedence in her life. She's definitely my gift girl. Her whole face lights up when she gets presents. She just loves it. She gets so happy. And if you tell her that you have a surprise for her, oh my gosh, she loves it. So I have colored our little puppy with light smoky slate. And we're going to give his little tongue some Flirty Flamingo and also light because it is sticking out and we need to color that, right? And then his scarf, we're going to color it to match our cute little girl, which is dark and light cherry cobbler. So we're just going to go back and forth, back and forth. So I'm going to skip every other one. And let's come in with the dark. And now his scarf matches his owner because, you know, all puppies match their owners, right? Well, they say that they start looking like us anyway. So we're going to cut him out. I don't want to cut his little tongue off. Let's go ahead and add him. We're going to go around his little feet, and I'm going to cut that little grounding marks by the artist because he is going to live next to that well-defined sentiment, so I need to trim around him. My little girl that was colored, she does not get to get fussy cut, just this little guy. So we're gonna go ahead and put him through here, and we're almost done. Gotta get his cute scarf. I'm gonna push him this direction so that I can get here and in between these pieces. There we go, I can see way better now. His little scarf was kind of in the way. All right, so there he is. Isn't he precious? Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of wet adhesive. I like to use the multi-purpose glue for things like this when you have small spots. And we're going to go ahead and take our little puppy and attach him like he is just jumping up onto these words. They are yummy, and he is excited to see his family. Aren't puppies just the most excitable little creatures? They love people to come. They jump and jump and jump and jump and get so happy and excited. So we are gonna mat this on a piece of Pear Pizzazz. And we're also gonna mat our little girl onto a piece of Pear Pizzazz. So far so good. Our seal is holding up. I haven't had to change it. All right, so there are our two pieces. Now, this little guy is gonna live on the inside of the card. But before we do that, we are going to take our girl and we're gonna figure out where she is going to be. So I think I like her about there. I want her centered, right? And I want about the same amount on this side as this side of her. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold her in place and I'm gonna open my card and I am going to grab her here and then I'm gonna flip her over. And you see how I did that? It's kind of a trick. And now I'm going to attach these two stripes of my seal and I'm gonna hold her from this side and push that down. Now I got the adhesive exactly where I want her, and there she is. So now she looks good. So now that we know where she is living on this card, we are gonna go ahead and put adhesive onto the back of, if I haven't run out, there we go. And this is gonna hide directly under her. So I am going to put that and kind of measure it up just like this, sandwiched behind my cute little girl. And when I do that and press my card down, it ends up in the exact place that it needs to live. I think a little bit of adhesive oozed out there from my puppy. I will clean it up. All right. So there is that. So now when you close it, you can't even tell that that's on the inside. Now we're gonna attach a little piece of the ribbon like we have here. And remember, Pool Party stripe ribbon can become Pear Pizzazz striped ribbon, and it looks like it was made to be this color, right? So I have colored that, and again, look for my blog post from October 15th and you will be able to see it. I'm gonna go ahead and attach this piece onto my card here. I'm gonna just hold it in place, tie a knot, and then I will move it into where it's going to permanently live. I like to hold my finger there and then kind of pull that open and slide that underneath that loose opening that I just made. And then I will grab that tail, and I'm still holding with, whoops, not anymore. All right, let me stick my finger back in there. I'm still holding with that bottom finger, and when I get really close, then I will release it and press. And I don't want to pull it too tight because, see, that's what happens. So I'm just gonna loosen it a little. There we go. I want it to be taut, but I don't want it to bend my card, people. All right, that was a little rough there. So once I'm happy with the placement, I'm gonna go ahead and slide it right there in the center. I'm gonna move it where it's going to live, and I'm gonna get a mini glue dot. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, the pointy end, and I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to kind of ball it up, and I'm going to tuck it right here behind the knot so no one will see it right there. Now on this back end, I don't want it to slide off by accident, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to, instead of balling it up this time, I'm going to lift up and I'm going to put it right underneath that piece of ribbon. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to lift up, put it where it will fall underneath that ribbon, and press that down. So far, you with me? All right, for the final step, we're going to use my ribbon cutting scissors. I have 2 pairs of paper snips. One I keep for ribbon because ribbon and fabric kinds of paper dulls them, ribbon dulls them in different ways. And I like to have my ribbon, my scissors sharp to cut my ribbon, and my paper scissor sharp for my paper. It just works out best if you work your way up to getting 2 eventually, or just keep another pair of scissors that you have to snip the ends of your ribbon if you don't want to use paper snips. So the finishing touch is going to be these beautiful matte decorative dots. What I love about these is that they're ombre, right? So you have all these beautiful colors from red, yellow, greens, blues, and they start from the darkest and they work their way down in each set, and they have all these different sizes. We're going to use the green ones today, and I'm going to put my cap on this pointy end, and I'm going to pull off for my putty end. We're going to use the putty end, and we're going to use all 3 sizes. So we're going to grab one of the large, maybe make sure, oh, I don't have enough putty. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to get putty out of your Take Your Pick tool. So when you get them, they come with this little contraption here, and this piece pushes the putty that's in this little piece in, and so as you screw it into your piece, you're gonna push tight, and then see how the putty comes out the other end. So once you have enough putty, you're gonna release it. It releases the pressure, and then I like to push it down so that it kind of gets rounded, and it's a lot easier to pick up my dots. So there's one. We're going to put it in this corner right here. Let's go with the medium. Put it kind of down right around here. I'm going to do like a triangle, and I'm going to put the baby one up on the white because it's so small. I want you to still see it. There it is. So it's kind of like a little triangle of the dots. We have a small, medium, and large. And there is my project. So that signifies the end. Aren't these matte dots just the best? You have all these different colors. Oh, I love it. Perfect for holidays, birthday cards, thank you cards. It's just a great little pack of embellishments. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this project that I have brought to you today. I certainly enjoyed making it for you. I think it turned out super awesome. I'm very pleased, and I hope that you will come back and watch me again. I will bring you at least 2 more projects with this stamp set, so you can check the YouTube channel for that. Go to my blog, inkyhandswarmhearts.com, where you can see lots of things like how I said, how I colored this. I blog every single day, so there's always inspiration for you there. I really appreciate you watching me today. And while I have been blogging for over a year, I am kind of new to YouTube. So if you don't mind helping me out, like the video, comment there, give me your ideas. If you have questions, you can leave them in there. Share the video with your friends. Subscribe and ask your friends to subscribe too. And when you subscribe, you're going to get notifications of when I post new videos. So that will be helpful. And check out my blog. The link will be in the description below. And when you go there, you can access PDFs, measurements, more fun projects. I also have giveaways for people who purchase from me on a monthly basis. So you can see all that stuff on my blog. I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, if you have any questions, please leave them below in the comments. I greatly appreciate it. Just be kind, guys, because it is really intimidating and hard to do these videos, and I really appreciate everybody's kindness. Thank you again for watching me. I really appreciate it. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!